Greetings, good health, and happy Women's Month to you all out there. Welcome back to another issue of Open Up with myself, Sello Mma Ngcobo. Today, I'm joined by an amazing woman yet again. She's a born-again Christian, but, let me not lose the format that we always use, because we always start with a little quotation that sort of lays the carpet and opens us to the challenges of the world. And the saying that I have today is a saying that talks about challenges. And it says, it is written by Joshua J. Marine, and it says, challenges are what makes life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Yes, today I'm with this amazing woman, a South African pop star, a composer, a music activist whose career spans 30 years. In her youthful days, she was famously known with a stage name called Ebony. Tina ilabake Tina besibabiza amadakdindi. Her music at that time, ministered parties, stock fairs, shebeens, making people to forget the hardships in their lives. But now she serves in the church and ministers with the word of God. She was born Linah Ngcobo and formerly known, as I said, as Ebony, but now she is married to Ihhashi Elimhlophe. Ngcobo. A little story about Peggy. They always say that me and him look alike, and so he's actually my twin, her husband. Please sit back, relax, unwind as we get into this conversation with us, Linah.
Yebo.
Mama.
Yebo.
Mma Ngcobo.
Awu, washo kade mothi Mma Ngcobo. Engathi uyishaye yonke yaphelela.
Sister, thank you for gracing us with your presence. We're going to have a little conversation, talk about, your journeys.
My journey.
And where I would like to start it from is starting with the memories of you as a child. Khona lama memories, ne? Othola ukuthi khona lama memories othola ukuthi bakutshela wona ukuthi wawenzani wena usemncane. I'll share ngizokuvulela indlela.
Okay.
Mangikhula bengina lento bengithanda ilokhuzana. Ginger cake. Apparently. And mangithola nje isent bengigijimela esitolo ngikhulela amaphethayisi.
Uyothenga i-ginger cake.
Yeah, ngiyothenga i-ginger cake. But ngoba I think I probably was about 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, manje shop angikwazi ukuthi ginger cake. Bengifika la bathi mina bengifika ngithi ke kopa ngkenke.
Oh, ngkenke.
So I mean, those are the memories that now I don't know. But bangitshela ukuthi this is what you used to do.
Okay.
Do you have those memories? But hey, wena konje bonje that you can.
Amaningi ama-memories engingaba nawo, I think behamba nami.
All right, okay,
yeah, because
okay.
engawasho oqala ukuthi at a very early age, I think bewekhona indlela zokubonisa ukuthi ngiyakwazi ukucula.
Okay.
And bekuzothi ekhaya makuvakasha abantu bebezongiculisa and then ngiculela abantu and bekuzenzakala ukuthi uthola ukuthi abantu bathi omunye athi nge-50 cent uyacula, omunye athi nge-1 rand akaculi. So bengihlala nginemali, yabona imali yekheri ngoba ibisukela kulokho. And enye into engathi ngiyayikhumbula eyangijabulisa kakhulu engayikhohlwa namanje yokuthi mangiye esikolweni okokuqala mase ngifika banginika incwadi yesilungu. I was so excited ngoba ngithi isichangane nashilungu safana yabo ngoba into engayibona yokuqala lapha ngathola ukuthi ngithi ngiyomtshela umama ukuthi lento esilungu ngeke ngihlule
Yeah.
ngoba la ngaphakathi nikume batsale bjebje
Yeah, yeah.
so mangigijima mangifika ekhaya mangifika into yokuqala hey man batsale na esilungu leshafana na sichangana
Yeah.
uma mama athi yishishi isilungu sakho so ngiyamkhomba makubona la ibjebje uma mama dayi ayibjebje ngwananga ibye bye mina bengifunda ngendlela engiunderstanda ngayo ukuthi kusho ukuthi ngeke ngihlule lento ngoba bayabhala nangasishangana so I think izinto lezo ebezimnandi empilweni ekhuleni kwami yes
right you know angithi ukuthi ngesishangana mawuthi teka ngesilungu it's take
yeah mara teka take yes kanjalo yes kanjalo
and then when I mean what is it, you know, I will share with you my side as well. I remember Mangisana 4 or 5 years. I think umalume wami what she would do. Bengomajaiva. Ooh, bengijiga ma. So what my mom would do would like Saturdays. Ubezongithatha na metropin. And I'm sure and usually I think besiya kulito is zamandi.
Okay.
You know, because around the Indian shops what you will find is that you know, on the pavement was over the speak, and the latest sound, the music, you know, would be blaring out of that speaker. And a mare, manghamba no maluma, mangizwa le ngoma le uthole ukuthi, you know, ya vote, ngizojiva na.
Ujive
Pavementini abantu balahlela imali, you know, so malume hambe ka slim nami bayenza imali ngami. So but mina what I will get only a packet of chips.
Imali ingene kumalume.
Imali ingene my packet of chips ne Coca-Cola, and that would be it. And I think for me that is where I recall ukuthi somehow I guess even Nagimi the performing streak came out of that. Lendo Jaiva, and then from Blase School it begins an Amara station. What is that moment, Otologuti, when you look back with it, you know what? This was the moment that sort of defined me, that I'm going to be an artist.
Ngingathi eyokuqala yiyo lebengikhuluma ngayo ukuthi abantu mabezile ekhaya
right
bebefika bengicula nje impela izwi lihle but mina bengazazi ukuthi ngizoba umculi bengihlala ngithi ngizoba udokotela but ngiyabonga ukuthi ngudokotela wezomoya manje spiritually ngokaNkulunkulu and ngathi yilezo ikhathi kakhulu but then there came a time where by abazali mase babona ukuthi I serious kakhulu lento they tried so much to ukuthi bayistope bayisuppress ngempela ukuthi ingabibikho and bona bebefisa ukuthi ngibe yilo doctor lo ebekulokukhulunywa ngayo ukuthi ngizoba udokotela and so I will sneak out and go kunendawo bebeyibiza ukuthi kukagudluza and then ngiyo performa khona ngijabule enkwanko yes and then bekuyiba but ine restaurant ine bar inendawo ine stage la kuperforma khona so kune band yakwagudluza and then ubuthola ukugcwala kakhulu and then kunesikhathi ukuthi kuyaperforma manje hey manje azishe sekuyaperforma hayi ngizothi ngisaperforma lapha ngisathi istage isiphezulu ngizobona umama mangena ngomnyango kushiwe yonke into ama-mic phansi gijime ngizongena phakathi kwabantu ukuthi ngiphambane naye kuyothi ayofika estage athola ukuthi hayi mina ngisekho lapha nestage so I think izinto eziningi lezi bezenzeka ngezikhathi zethu ngoba abazali bethu bebengafuni ukuthi sicule and bebenaleyo lokho kuthemba ukuthi abantu abaculayo abantu abaku limelight nje abasiphathi kahle it's either uzoba isikhebinyana or uzophuza kakhulu or uzodla ama drugs so abazali bami nje bebengayifuni manje indaba yokuthi ngicule but nakho ke ngagcina ngikhona
uzoyibamba lami
ngabaleka vele ngagcina ngibalekile ngoba each time ngiya kwagudluza umama ubezofika and bengazi ukuthi induku ngiyoyithola manje ekhaya uyabona noma ngabe bekunini ubezokuyeka kahle futhi ni yenza amatiye kudliwe kwenze yonke into akuyeke futhi uzitshela ukuthi iphelile uzothulele lapha yana uzozwa nje umama ethi Ngcobo athi awuyeke awuyekwi manje ngagcina ngabalekele Phalaburwa
Okay.
la ngafika khona ngajona enye iband bathi ka Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
bang recruiter kahle bona bangibona kwaGudluza.
How old were you then?
Hey, bengi teenager. Ngizoyibeka khona lapho.
Yeah, okay.
Bengi teenager. Ngabalekela khona mangifika khona kwenzeka ukuthi ukuhamba kwesikhathi la bengikhona kula ngagcina ngihlangane khona no Hank lam.
Okay.
Your twin.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Nihlangane khona le ePhalaborwa.
Sihlangane ePhalaburwa futhi one day ekseni ngiyavuka.
Lo Zulu boy fanele ngimbeke ngizombeka kule studio lesi.
Sihlangane ePhalaburwa ngiyavuka ekseni ngiyothenga ifish oil ngiyopheka bengifundisiwe vele kuyapheka intombazane iyapheka kuyadliwa. I think naye izindlela engambamba ngazo wabona ukuthi lo utseba lipizza.
Yeah.
Uyayibona lo. Manje mangihlangana naye ekseni kusho ukuthi bona bebeyo enamahale bayo performa eareneni. Kuleyo arena bekune tech shop la besithenga khona.
Alright.
So mina ngiye tech shop ngiyothenga ngimthola nenye intombazane bengiyazi and then no the late Skhumbuzo obegcina esebenza noMbongeni Ngeme. Kodwa bebesebenza bonke ngaleso sikhathi kuMthembu Queens and the Young Brothers.
Right.
So mangifika mangiza kusho ukuthi yena uthi wabuza ukuthi ubani lo za lapho uyamazi.
Yeah.
So uyasho ukuthi hayi ngiyamazi ene iyacula le ntombazane. So mangifika eduze uthi kimi uyasuka kubo uza kimi hayi ngezwe futhi bathi uyacula ungangiculela uyangibingelela cala ngithi hayi ngisayothenga ifish oil ngiyopheka mangiceda ukupheka ngizobuya ngizokuculela.
But here's what I find interesting.
Yes.
Ngizocela ukuthi uchubeke. That nangu Zulu boy. Uhlangana nentombazane yomshakala. Yini wena bosazi isiZulu or yena?
Bengisazi.
Okay, all right.
Mina ngokuzalwa vele ngizalelwe la eBar.
Oh, okay, all right, okay.
And then abazali basuka futhi babuyela.
Okay, all right.
Isikhathi lesi after isikhathi sabo 76 sama riots
kanjalo. I hear you.
Yes, and then sabuyela ngaleke.
Okay.
So mina isiZulu bengisazi.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
And then kwenzekeke ukuthi ngempela ngibuye ngimculele and they were there for it was for about around 10 days kanjalo. So we became friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We became friends. Not friends yokujola.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, although yena bekefuna umjolo but we became friends.
Okay.
Mina bengiloku ngithi you are my friend and yena athi you are not my friend my friend.
Wintombi yami.
Athi wena you are not my friend my friend. Uyayibona into enjalo.
Yeah.
So it just happened that they then left and bethembe ukuthi ngizohamba nabo but akwenzekanga. By the grace of God it just happened ukuthi mayibuyele eGoli wakwazi ukuconvince the owner of the group ukuthi khona intombazane eculayo ngoba msho ngacula ngamhlaba umshaya ngaphakathi hey uyacula ngempela lo muntu. So I think ekumconvinceni wavuma lo baba I hear ukuthi ubehlala every day athi baba ngoba yena ube uLazaro nje enganamali engananix. So beyingekho indlela yokubuyela and ayikho indlela yokuxhumana yamafuku.
Exactly, yeah.
So wavuma lo baba one day babuya and it just happened ukuthi coincidentally umama ami naye bekahamba ngifuna the day abafika ngalo nomama wami wafika ngalo.
Okay.
Yes. And then kwathola ukuthi my mom is eMthembu and nalo baba lo naye kanjalo.
Okay.
Owner we group.
That's it, yes.
So bakhuluma ke bavumelana ukuthi umama naye athi ngiyabona ukuthi umculo uyawuthanda so kunokuthi ngimvimbe ngcono ngimazi ukuthi ukuphi. So ngeza kanjalo ke nalo leli twin lakho.
Okay.
And then the rest is history.
Ne?
Yes.
You're in Johannesburg now.
Yeah.
Challenges,
Yes.
Did you experience some challenges?
Oh, kakhulu.
Share with us.
Johannesburg siyasebenza siku band lama band la awabhadali kahle uyahamba uyathora for the whole month and then you come back bakunikeze mhlawumbe u20 and manje itwin lakho bebembiza ukuthi uyinduna lapha.
Okay, all right, okay.
Ebhendini.
Okay.
Lazi uyakwazi nokuscout italent kahle.
All right, okay.
Manje ukuscout nale talent eyimini. So mina mangizwa futhi nokuthi nayo uyinduna mina I never thought ukuthi yena uhola mhlawumbe ungidlula ngo5
Right, yeah.
Ngizitshela ukuthi mhlawumbe induna kulezo ikhathi mhlawumbe nabamshaya ngo100 kanti masithola u15 yena uthola u20 and leyo nto lebe yenze ukuthola ukuthi nihambe ithoya the whole month
Right.
and la nihlala khona nibhadala u50 so okusho ukuthi imali ebesiyihola beyingaphansi kwale mali yala besihlala khona ufanele ubhadala irent.
Wow.
Of which simple means most of the time I had to depend futhi kumzali ekhaya.
Right,
Yeah, I will always ask money from ekhaya so that ngikwazi ukubhadala irent bhadala izinto lapha besuke sihlala khona and eqaleni bebengazi nokuthi zishangani yabo until egcineni ngicina ngibatshela bengithanda iRussian and nayo ke induna lebeyizama ukungitholela iRussian njengoba wena uthi ubuthanda bengithanda iRussian.
Okay,
azame nje impela and ngimtshela ukuthi mawufika lapha batshela ukuthi bayose ibe ngathi ba crispy nya yabo. So beke nokuphanda angitholele lawo maRussian but we did have challenges and even when besesi kuhamba isikhathi wazame ipansula lami ukulobola shem.
Okay.
Yeah, ekuzameni kwakhe ukulobola uzama ukulobola ekhaya ngangabafihlela ke kunesikhathi la ngibatshela khona ukuthi I'm involved with this Zulu guy. And bekukhona ababekujabulela bekukhona ikakhulukazi umama embraced our love. Yes. And then the abanye abobabomncane abobanibani bebengayithanda relationship ngoba angithi kulento le kithi nabantu abantsundu sithanda kakhulu indaba yinkomo.
Exactly.
Ukuthi lo muntu omthandayo uzolobola ngani uyayibona lo babheke nawe as an investment.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah. So kwenzeka ukuthi naye umuntu wamangitshela ukuthi ayisengiphanda phandile ngiready for ukulobola ready ngibatshele athi batshele ekhaya ngibatshele umama mangibuze futhi umbuzo engawukhohlwa wathi ha se unamali unamali muni.
Yeah.
Ngathi mina kuye uri una 300 rand mama 300 yitasuka la Johnny itasuka kwala Johnny tatafika la and lokisuka Johnny tatafika la unabakhongi lo muntu ngo 300 wena uthunayo. Hayi angiboni ukuthi izolunga mntanami but into engijabulisayo ile step asithathayo.
Exactly.
So umama wami wathi no, we will meet him halfway. So we will come to Joburg and then yena uzoza khona azolobola khona.
Yes.
Yeah, it just happened that by the time befika ezolobola baphekela abakhwenyana yonke into ikhona makufanele kulotsholwe imali siyashota. It's no longer 300, it's now 180 rand.
Right, yeah.
But again, when I say my mother tried so much to embrace our love, bayithatha 280 rand kwakikizwa. I didn't even know ukuthi beku 180 manje akusese u300 ngoba naye wangifihlela. And what I love about him azangathi because ngisengidle u120 ngendlala angisayiphambili.
Exactly.
Yes. So uye waqhubeka waya and bayimukela lo 180 kwakikizwa kwabamnandi and nakho after 40 something years we are still together and so much in love.
You know what I find amazing, Mane? What I find amazing is, you know, I mean, we talk about true love. You know what I mean? And I think that becomes, I think, the symbol of that true love.
That's why noma befuna ukungiphazamisa bengishaya amakarata anzima. Aphume because enye into ejabulisa kakhulu ukuthi by the grace of God,
yes,
yimina ngaba famous kuqala. abanye abantu bebengazi ukuthi uyena ongilandile ekhaya.
Wow.
And then ngazoba yilo muntu engiwuye. So when I became famous as uEbony masengishabo I Need Somebody.
So, yes.
That was my first hit. I Need Somebody. I don't know noma usayikhumbula na.
Ngiyakhumbula.
I need somebody to love me tonight. I need somebody to put me right. Somebody's got to light up my fire and satisfy my burning desire. Oh ha, oh ha, oh ha, oh ha. And people thought maybe I was looking for someone. And I wasn't looking for anyone. Yes, it was just a song and composed by brother uSizwe Zakho, who ngithanda kakhulu na ukuthi ngicredit kakhulu impumelelo yami kuSizwe Zakho, because uSizwe Zakho uyena owangisiza ukuthi engizwa ngirehearse eDokey House izwi ngapha ngirehearse ngapha mangiphuma ngelunch angimele eminyaka athi mawuthola chance usungena ngapha.
You know, there's one thing that I remember yakhe. In fact, I think uqala kwami kumazi ngamazi ngebebizana la thululalele.
Okay.
Pure Magic.
Pure Magic. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That's how I first knew.
Okay, yes.
And umusic wakhe nguthande, I mean, kusukela lapho.
Yes. Oh, he's a great man. He's a great man and a great composer, writer. Yes, and that's when I think he discovered now my talent from Labengi Kono. This is something that needs to be heard.
Right.
Because there I was just being ngathini bengicula kakhulu ama cover versions.
Right.
Yes, abo Dinah Ross, abo Donna Summer, abo Randy Crawford.
Right.
Yes, ngoba I think I remember mangifika ku mangithatha uSizwe sesiriyeza labo I Need Somebody no Geli Mafura.
Right.
And then we went to the band Stimela. By then the band Stimela was not yet famous, but there was a band, a very good band.
Okay.
Yes, a very good band.
Ray was in
Ray was there.
Okay.
Chikapa was there. They went Chikapa. And then it just happened ukuthi masifika kubo Ray and they started saying, you know, you have this voice, your voice sounds like Randy Crawford. Can you sing also Randy Crawford songs?
Yeah.
Yes, a cover version.
Right, yeah.
So that's where I used to sing why in the silence of the night do I hear a voice inside? Then I started singing this song.
Okay.
And
Almaz, ne?
Yes, I started singing that song in the Silence of the Night by Randy Crawford, and I Need Somebody. We went to RPN Record Company, and there was Obaba, the great Upita Tladi.
Right.
And then they said they wanted to record and Benghamba no Sizwe Zakho, and then they took us to meet this group, Stimela.
Right.
Then sayohlangana neband Stimela, and then we recorded I Need Somebody.
But yes.
And then nabo Tell Me Why. Do you remember? But landela ingoma eziningi, and it just happened ukuthi mase ngiba famous. Ziyenzeka izinto emculweni.
Yeah.
Kwenzeka ukuthi uyaqala na ukubona ukuthi now I think I'm worth more.
Yeah.
I'm worth more than
exactly.
enginikezwa khona. And then kwaba na misunderstandings kancane, and then uPeter Tladi, ubaba uPeter Tladi, angimbeke kanjani ubaba uPeter Tladi, wangithatha wangihlanganisa nenye intombazane uLinda Bernhardt to manage me.
Yes.
And then Linda
in fact, that family was very entrenched.
Yes.
You know, I mean, I don't know whether it's the father or the brother, Ian Bernhardt.
Okay.
He was very famous also. I mean, a lot of artists actually.
Yes.
That family, I mean, the Jewish family. And a baby pillar cool, nama black artists.
Yes. And then she then managed me, and then she then wangihlanganisa ne group iBayet.
Wow.
Khanyile,
exactly,
kanjalo.
no,
Yes.
lokhosana
Yes.
batho bani umkhize.
Yes. Then I worked with them, and I remember I was given like $100 per show. And then when I went to Linda Bernhardt, I started getting 2,000 rands per show.
Yeah.
Then it went up to about 5 grand per
Right.
show. And then by then, I think my first salary, this first one, it was a check, and it was my first time to get a check.
Yeah.
So
ungabhadalwa nge-envelope
yes,
nge-cash
check. Manje ngiyayibona ukuthi now manje 2,000, but then I'm not sure. Ngizitshela ukuthi I'm sure kungaba 200 because move manje from 100 rands, then I'm sure 200.
Right.
But then when ngifika ebank mangikesha this check ngithola ukuthi 2,000, I was so excited.
Yeah.
The first thing was ngifika nini endlini ngibonise umyeni wakwami ukuthi indlala ngengisho nelogama but ngalisho kanjalo. Then before ngiba umfundisi lo.
Yeah, exactly.
So ngafika ngijabulile, ngafika ngathi hey baba indlala bheka ngiphethe imali. So kusho ukuthi from ekuqaleni nje akuzange kube nezimfihlo zeimali
exactly, yeah.
Manje sengithola imali lempantsula linamali.
But here's what I find amazing, and I think it is really amazing, and that's why I said you are this amazing person. Here you are, you become famous before him.
Yes.
And then emva kwesikhathi wena uthatha i-back seat. And then uvumela yena.
Oh. You know.
Inzakala kanjani leyo?
Yo. I'm famous, and I'm bringing money, more money. You will come home, he will bring 50 rand or 100 rand, and I'll be now bringing 20 grand, 25, 30,000, and life. But I respected him because I believed that we are one. And I also believe, because I got saved at the age of 13, by the way.
Okay.
But ngafike eGoli salahleka futhi similo.
Yeah.
Wathi ungena kancane emaklabhini.
Exactly.
Ngiphuma ngene, yabo.
Yeah.
So mara ngiphuma ngena silokhu hamba naye.
Okay.
And akaphuzi mina sengimfundisa, ngizama ukumfundisa nama champagne. I want to fit in, yabo. Yeah. Yes. So it just happened ukuthi ekudumeni kwami I still respected him as my husband, and bengayenza izinto ngaphandle kokucela kuye sibe nesivumelwano ukuthi yebo lokhu singakwenza. And I remember my friends, angifihli lokho, my friend Brenda first.
Yeah.
One time she said to me, hey Lina, hayi nawe ungene kulabo bhuda basemgangathweni yaphansula lakho leli hambe nekhaya
impatha sinadala
yabona futhi bebeyisho nje kanjalo and akusuye kuphela ngoba ngisho nabo babamncane wami uke ubaba wamthola ubabamncane emhlebe ethi angihlolela umntana kamfowethu la. Uyazi abanye uyeka amahlangane namavenda namapedi leLimpopo wayolanda umZulu. Hayi nomZulu nje ohluphekayo umZulu. So I think that time I remember mangibuya la ngikhona because besihlala nobaba umncane ngokuhlupheka.
Yeah.
So mangifika athi yena ayi mina ngiyahamba yini akangangitshela ngiyahamba ngathi mawuhamba nami ngihamba nawe. So into bekuyikwenza sathwalana sahamba singazazi ukuthi siyakuphi sayo squatter nalabo bantu besisquatter khona yena esquatter kwenye indawo nami ngisquatter kwenye indawo. So ama challenges amaningi siyawazi ukudilizela umkhuku uhlezi siyakwazi azikho izinto ongathi ama challenges esingawazi siyakwazi ukuxoshwa ngabo 12 midnight so wethu ungazi ukuthi uzoya kuphi. So we know all those things.
Today, you find, women that party, oh no, men cannot stand us, because I earn more, and, and here you are. You at the time you're doing that, you're earning more than him.
I think
what advice can you give to young girls,
I think
today?
It's about what is it that you really want? And do you want to be ruled by money, or do you want to have peace, joy and happiness?
Yeah.
So to me, money was not an issue.
Right.
Yes, money was not an issue. I took money as a blessing.
Right.
Because money came after Tina, sesithandana.
Yeah.
Uyayibona leyo nto. And when we go back to the word of God, lithi, when you get married, you become one, and let no one, let nothing come in between. So money becomes a human being. You put it as a person. And then when you allow money to divide you, then it becomes a challenge. For me, it was never a challenge in Ndaba Yemali, and I just took money as a blessing. And I need to respect and love my husband, and we need to share whatever God has blessed us with. And that has paved our way into our marriage to make it this successful, happy marriage.
Right.
And as you did ask me, Uguti, then I took a back seat. How? I recorded a gospel song. And after that, there was a guy from Limpopo who came, waceli appointment. I used to have an office at Downtown Studios. And for me, it was, uzochasha phela, uzongichasha ngeculo eBhoni. So mayefika laphana uthi, I think your calling is bigger than what you think.
Yeah.
And ngiyaqala nangumuntu ngithi usho ngani. You see, when I just think you've recorded a song, and it's not just about that song, but I think you must go ministering nasemasontweni and sing there. Ngithi hey, lo muntu sekefuna ngiyokhuthuza abazalwane manje ngoba mina ngiyayiculela emafestivalini, ngiyayiholela. And ngithi, do you understand ukuthi ekhaya I'm the breadwinner, I'm the one who brings more money than my husband.
Right.
And then ngithi mina uyangilinga and uyenza ukuthi ngilinga uNkulunkulu. I said so. And then I say to him, unless if uNkulunkulu angashintsha amatafula, and then my husband abe phezulu, and then mina, yabo. And then it just happened ukuthi lo muntu wathi kimi, pray about it and I will pray with you.
Right.
And
And
then,
this is where God now comes into your
yes,
life. Yes.
And when God comes into my life, bengingaboni, but now uNkulunkulu sekafikile. And I said I was going to pray about it, and I did pray about it. And but lesa sikhathi akhuluma ngathi lo muntu uyangibhedela, angifuni ukuhamba ma ngathi lo muntu uyabona leyo nto lokhu noma umuntu akhuluma umbheke ukuthi hayi lo muntu uyabheda phela manje. And I didn't know that God was going to use me ukuthi umyeni wakwamakhuphuke. Yayibona lo. So God started using me, and I looked at him and I knew that, he's a great man. He's a great maskandi musician. He can play his guitar and I will listen, and sometimes ngifakele nami ukuthi hey, why ungathi mhlambe mayicula as a composer nami. And ngithi kuye, no, uyabona manje into engizoyenza ngizokumanage. Because he used to be bengihamba naye avule ama-shows ami, and then mina ngigcine ngivale ngithole naye bomaNamibia boBotswana everywhere. So kwenzakala ke ukuthi ngithatha umusic wakhe ngiwuyise kuma-radio stations yonke indawo, ngiwuyise emaphepheni, ngiwuyise yonke indawo. And boom, waqala ke kwaba ihhashi.
Sonke lesikhathi wenza zonke lezi yini, what is the yini into driver kangaka? Because I mean, you're bigger than him.
Yes.
But what is it that is driving you so hard?
No, I felt he was supposed to be somewhere there. I just felt it. And
okay.
Yes, and there was something driving me. Ukuthi bengifuna. I wanted him to be somewhere there, and I wanted him to enjoy being the breadwinner and bringing things at home. So I tried by all means to support him. I loved him. And I knew that he was something great, something big. Because even when my friends trying to influence me somewhere, somehow, and I just saw him as this hunk that I loved. And I just took him to a saloon. Ngafika ngathi, hey, animpheme lo muntu.
Yeah.
hayi ngempela bampheme
Was
umuntu
I 2 room in a garage?
washaya enye iphemi le yabo Lionel Rich
Okay, all right.
yo lashintsha ihank lami
Yeah.
hey waba umunye umuntu ngamshintsha impahla ngayenza itransformation lapho washintsha impahla and then waba right and
But ngicela ukubuza lo ukuthi manje masisha amaphem lawa.
Amachoma. Woo! Abasaba abantu besifazane. Mawungawamazwisisi wena.
Okay,
Ungeza
okay.
ngiye ngizwe sikhala ngabantu bamadoda kodwa inkingi inathi thina bomama kakhulu ngoba we always think I'm better than Loyana. Why ena Loyana? I think mina ngingcono or Loyana movie.
Exactly, yeah.
Abasabo mama nokuthi hayi akamfanelanga but it's only God who knows ubani obamboni kabani. And once we take the principles and the values of God and know that everything esithola emhlabeni sizoyishare la emhlabeni, I think we can have a better place and we can enjoy our lives.
Right.
Yeah.
But now this guy uculile ukuzana gospel. Ukuneza ingoma ye gospel. And then from there when
he was not a gospel singer.
But there's a bigger call. Hey, there's a bigger call.
So ngazibona kuyi challenge, but then I started supporting my husband and my husband started happening. And then kwahamba isikhathi sinabantwana about 4 nabo bathi bafuna ukucula sangabathatha serious. It was never planned ukuthi abantwana bethu siyocula sonke as a family.
Exactly.
But I know that I will credit everything to God because He says, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb.
Exactly.
Womb in Jeremiah 1 verse 5 and in Jeremiah 29 verse 11 He says, I have a plan for you, a plan not to harm but to prosper, to give you hope and to give you a future. So here abantwana bethu bathi bafuna ukucula sibanaki and we come back one day bayenze idemo bazirecordile ku cassette bathi hozani izolalela sithi hayibo lento yalabantwana it makes sense. And we tried to get them a deal.
And imagine you were almost becoming like your parents.
Yes.
Where like your ungafuni ukuthi
angifuni. But then kwenzeka ukuthi masilalela sezukuthi yenze sense and then we decided to give them a chance and then to try and get them a deal. Asangakwazi kubatholela deal until we siba ne joint venture ebula. So we had the powers.
Okay.
Yes, and then that's how we recorded Amaponi, Beza Nabo. I wanna dance a babe. I wanna shake it a bit. I wanna get down. Bashaya lezo ngapu baba usha bonki yanki yangogen bone. Sha oh lolo. Imane yangshiya. Imane yangala ngobi funa ukuzula. Woza buya mtako tungsakta saklindil. Ingoma ezinjalo. You know, if you can listen to my husband, you will understand what I'm talking about. His first album is not like he's very versatile. And I think also he has recorded, he has collaborated with a lot of artists, more than 20 artists.
Wow.
That he has collaborated
I know a
with.
few. I mean, I know the wasn't Boom Shaka one.
Boom Shaka.
And then and I remember
Yvonne
also
Chaka Chaka.
I don't know.
Bo Oskido. Bo Mzeke Zeke. Bo Mma Ngcobo. Uyonga ngikhumbuza bonke laba bantu. Yes, no Jabu Kanyile. He wrote that song for Jabu Kanyile.
Okay.
Yes, Jabu called Ubaba, can you please write me a song? And Ubaba then wrote that song. Umuntu mayikuthenge ethamba obulala umuntu ungavumi. Yes. And then ngathengisa kakhulu ngelila ngizomfuna yena
zoyibamba lapha.
And then abanye arekhode nabo isixaxa izingqungqulu zomhlaba.
That's it, yes.
Because isixaxa was his song, but then bagcina bebabiza ngesixaxa but izingqungqulu zomhlaba kusekhemisi and the late umfazi omnyama, but baningi mayihlala phansi uthola ibiography yakhe uzothola ukuthi u collaborate nama artists amaningi kakhulu la South Africa. Yes.
Values as a mother, what are the values that you but you imprinted in your children,
Okay.
and you wish that each and every mother would imprint in their children.
It's to believe in God and
Right.
it's to fear God. We taught our children not to fear us, but to fear God and respect us. Because when you fear God, akekho umuntu ozokugada, uzozigada wena, because you know that you are accountable to God, not to me.
Right, right.
Yes, and I think that's what we taught our children. And sabaye ukuthi baba abantwana, we, as I said, I was saved at the age of 13, but God knew that I was still going to mess up in my life. And being God as He is God and as He is full of love, He's always waiting for us when we have messed up, and then He will change our mess into a message. And that's what God does. And that's what that's the only thing that we told our children. And we then practice, because it's very important to practice what you preach. You cannot tell a child, this is what you must do, and you do the direct opposite.
Exactly.
Because kids imitate. They don't take, but they imitate what they see you doing.
Right,
Yes. It's like, angithi uyabona uzala umntwana. Ma ukhuluma isilungu endlini, umntwana uzokhula akhulume ngoba imitator wena. Ma ukhuluma isiZulu kanjani, ma ukhulunywa isiTswana, hence uthola kunabaTswana, kunabesuthu, kunabapedi, kunani. Ngoba umntwana uimitate into ekhulunywa lapha ekhaya. So nabantwana yilokho ke, we started to live the life that we wanted them to live. And then for them, we prefer ukuthi, but it's never too late for anything. As I'm telling you, Nati, we messed up in our lives. Yeah, no one is perfect, and we are still messing up somewhere somehow.
Right.
But inhloso yethu ukuphokopelela, and the principles and values of God. Here as God dying, ngathi constitution yethu endlini.
Yes.
Ukuthi we are guided by the principles and the values of God.
You know, malo ukhuluma ukuthi niyenzile imess ugodo uNkulunkulu wayishintsha wayenza message. And mina ngivene revelation ethize ukuthi wenza imess uNkulunkulu wafaka iage. Kwaba imessage.
Yes. Yes. You it becomes.
So and that leads me to my question, ukuthi growing up, what can you say about growing up? Is it something that one should fear, or is it something that one should embrace?
No, you must embrace it, because growing up is grace from God.
Yeah.
Even the Word of God says, when you start having the gray hair, it is grace. There are people abebefuna ukufika babe nama gray hairs, but they couldn't.
Right.
Abashone before when. So once you reach that age, you need ujabulele. Mina bengijabula kabe angithandi bangibiza my sister in abantwana. No, ngiyacorrecta. Mawuqala uthi my sister, I'm not your sister, I'm your mother. And hence leyo sengibekela line yokuthi awukwazi ukukhuluma kanje because I am your mother. Uyayibona lo. So my sister, no, I'm not your sister, I'm your mother. So because leyo nto le ngathi mangiqala noma sengiba nabazukulu, I will tell people, but how ugogo wena? Ngithi angiyena ugogo, ngiugogo
gogo. Yeah.
Gogo. Yes, because right now God has blessed us. We have like 8 grandchildren. Mase sibala nabantwana ababantwana laba esiba adoptile. We have about 9, it's 10, 12 grandchildren.
Wow.
So
and that's another thing we use our side to do.
Yeah.
Just
and
we
learn
children.
We learn from our past mistakes. If you have made a mistake, it's something oyenze unga bathini kunento oyenza purposely ukuthi ngiyayenza, kunento oyenza ikuzume. Uyayibona lona usithole uwenzile lawo maphutha lawo, and from iphutha you learn how to become a better person.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time, for sharing
Thank
your
you so
time,
much.
Nati.
Thank
And ngibongele naku-Twin Love.
Angizokubongela.
No, thank you
I'm
very
sure
much.
liyangibheka kaze likuphi inkosi yami.
And have a happy Women's Month, ma.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for having me here. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
Well, we've opened up. It's a Shama close up. And now we've come to the end of the show. And from me, your host, Sello Mma Ngcobo, I say, stay safe. Keep safe. Stay masked all the time. Every breath counts. Take a clean breath and a safe breath all the time.